What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Woo woo! It's been a while, man. I have not put up a Lions War video or any kind of content in a long time. I've only been streaming here and there for incursions tournaments, which I think I should be able to actually live stream tonight. Anyways, we're gonna get into this war video. We're actually gonna use ghosts. So our team is Ghost, Wasp, and Void. Now, initially they wanted me to take this fight with Quake, and I was like, bruh, Quake versus Doom is, like, terrifying. Like, you slip up once, you can die. I mean, it's the same thing with Ghost, of course, because Ghost doesn't really have a health pool. But the thing about this is that, like, you just, if you miss parries, you just take an absurd amount of damage. Plus, this is a rank 3 Doom as well. Rank 3 Doom, duped. So yeah, and I'm gonna have to, like, I can't have Dex on as either. Oh my god. Okay, so one of the things I learned is that evading Dr. Doom's SP2 isn't actually that crazy difficult. The other thing about this node is that because so it has a kind of a funky interaction with buffs because because the node is actually nullifying your buff, Doom is actually making it into a shock. So as you can see, I'm actually getting a passive fury. I'm just gonna need to evade this. I accidentally block a little bit, but we're fine. Going for a parry. Go in for another L2. So without the 150% tech boost, probably would have been dead there. Considering I didn't get hit once. I took a couple blocked hits, like 3 of them, and lost half of my health. Of course, I think it was 3 or 4 L2s. So that's another 15 to 20% health. So yeah, it took quite a bit of damage for not taking a direct hit. But yeah, that's how you would do it if you're using Ghost. The other option is like Void. But yeah, if you can, the faster you can finish that fight, the better. All right, next up we have an Invisible Woman. So another Stubborn Defender with Ghost. We're gonna heal up just in case. Now, I didn't know how this fight was gonna really go. I was like, okay, I know Ghost can out damage. It's only 100,000 health as well. I know the shield won't be too big of an issue. The only thing I was worried about is in case I did get hit, I didn't want to get caught like at really low health, playing really scared, because that's essentially when you end up messing up, is when you're playing so scared that you're just messing up your natural flow of movement. Okay, going for a combo. SP2 gets me basically to an SP3. Unfortunately, she's invisible. Blocked that hit by accident. Got a parry, hit once, and then basically just got to hit her once and then go into SP2. But that actually pushed me to an SP3. So got to go in and throw this SP3. And then we're actually healing from the vulnerability debuff that Invisible Woman places on us. So yeah, I think overall not that great of a placement. And now we just pretty much have to just wait. Okay, we're just gonna play it safe. One of the things I've learned is that if the AI is playing really weird, where they're just like blocking and doing nothing, don't do anything. Just don't do anything. You're better off just not doing anything. Okay. And the Invisible Woman is down. Next up, I had so I'm not taking any of these fights. So basically, I don't know, it's kind of weird. They had me for backup, but I was taking a bunch of like the shared fights, which is fine. So next up, I had this Hit Monkey, which shouldn't be a difficult fight. He only has 100,000 health. With the node, I actually took it linked. However, the link wasn't that important. It was like he gains 50% more attack for every debuff he has on him. And plus, with us intercepting, we're actually hitting decently hard with that Fury. I didn't boost up for this fight either. Go in for an SP1 evade, because SP1 is actually pretty easy to dodge. It's actually pretty forgiving in my opinion. Go for SP2, and that actually takes him down. So I was actually a little surprised because I thought maybe he would have like 10% health. He would throw an SP1, go unblockable, but no, he was actually pretty. He was nice and gentle. Okay, last fight on here. So we've had 3 fights. Going to our 4th fight, which is the Thing boss. Initially, the team was going to be Void, Killmonger, Sabretooth. It would give me, I believe, it would give me more damage on my Intimidating Presence, and also little trickles of healing. So I'm not boosting big. I'm pretty confident Void can do this with just those 2 boosts. I already have close to 50,000 health, so feeling pretty confident. I have not practiced really all that much, so yeah. With school, it's just I can't really find the time to. Okay, so we're gonna be going with just combos. Unfortunately, he throws an SP1 really early into the fight. So, okay, I'm just gonna throw. I'm just gonna throw an SP1. It's gonna be pretty close. He throws the heavy. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Goes in for like another either light attack or whatever. I'm like, I don't know what to do here. So I threw a light attack there. I was hoping he would just stay back, and no, he didn't. Evade the heavy in the wall, and now what I gotta do is push him as much as I can and get him to throw the SP2. So I'm like, oh my gosh, perfect. It doesn't really matter the fact that it's been a minute and I haven't done any damage, because all our damage is going to come once we finally get that Fear of the Void and debuffs on him. So far, I'm not worried on time. I'm not pressed on time. I think right here I'm like, alright, I'm fine. He throws an SP2. I'm like, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Just keep throwing your special ones. You should be fine. And so far the fight's going pretty good. But it does take another turn. And it'll show up pretty soon. So as you can see, I'm pretty backed up into the corner. Yeah, just evading that SP1 in the corner. I'm like, okay, I got this, man. I got this. I freaking got this. Okay, go in for another 5-hit combo. Going for an SP1 and gets him to 15 stacks. I'm like, okay, we're doing good. There's an SP1. We're good. We're good. We're good. Go in for another 5-hit combo. Hit into his block to try and push him back. Go in for another hit. So he's at 15 now. Alright, I was like, okay, now I need you to throw the special one, because I can't hit you. And he keeps just throwing his heavy. I'm like, dude, you're stressing me out, man. Like, I was pretty close to like being comfortable where I had him on the other side. But now he's just like throwing heavies, and when I don't want him to. I just block there just so I can go in for an SP1 to get into 15 stacks. I'm like, okay, I need you to throw that SP2. He throws another heavy. I'm like, oh my god, I might be dead. I'm like, please, 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 please throw your special. Please, please, come on, man. Finally, special 2. Yeah, come back, kid, because it was looking really sour at the start, looking really sour towards the end, but somehow managed to get in all the heavy evades, going for an SP2 so he can get to an SP2 himself, hit into his block, and yeah, so he throws a special, and now, okay, I'm at the finish line. I just gotta not mess up. And one of the other things I did, which I learned from West, or I guess from ASR, is that you really want to turn off Assassin if you're playing Void, because it's going to mess up the rock stacks towards the end of the fight, and it cause you to die. So now just going for the last couple of hits, and that thing is downed. So that actually felt pretty good, especially that part where I was just evading his heavy over and over, and he finally threw in that SP2, and yeah, just timing was all good. So obviously it could have been a little cleaner, but for how Thing was playing and just throwing heavies, I'm just happy I made the best of it. So Anyways, guys, hope you guys enjoyed, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Take care.